Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Teardrop, Nebraska. We'll be featuring episodes of the Gilmore Car Museum in Hickory Corners, Michigan, just outside of Kalamazoo. I spent a day and camped 2 nights at the museum, so it was quite an interesting place. I became interested in the Gilmore Car Museum from Matt and Mike on Iron Trap Garage. They did a video on the Gilmore Car Museum, and I saw it was quite a place and wanted to stop there if I ever got to Michigan, so I made it part of my trip. So if you like old hot rods, go on over to Iron Trap Garage and check out their channel. It's a 1931 Phaeton, right?
Yes.
We go on a ride.
Don Gilmore was the president of Upjohn Pharmaceuticals, retired in '61. His wife told him he had to get a hobby, so she bought him a 1920 Pierce Arrow to restore. They put a tent up behind their house on Gull Lake, and he and 2 buddies restored that car. There we go. That's what started the collection. So anyway, after a few years, he had about 30 cars. She told him the tent had to go, and he bought this 90-acre farm. This was the first building that was built on the property, the carriage house. He restored cars in there and entertained his friends. In the silo's actually an office, and there's a kitchenette and a bathroom in there. One of his buddies that used to be here quite often was Walt Disney. So when they decided to open it as a museum, Walt Disney and Don Gilmore together designed the campus.
Yeah, I gotta come back and check this out. That's a camper's dream there.
Yeah, that is a covered wagon. It was built in Mount Clemens, Michigan. That was the first of the production travel trailers. Here we go. This is the original entrance to the museum. If you were to come here in 1966, all that was here were these 2 barns and the farmhouse and the carriage house. It was opened in August 31st, 1966. It was open every Sunday for 3 hours. This is our Model T barn. There's about 7 Ts in there right now in the chassis. We teach Model T driving school.
Yeah, there's quite a bit to it, isn't there?
Yes, you can come here for a 3-hour class. You get a chassis demonstration, the history of the Model T, history of the museum. You take 3 separate drives in the car where you drive them. The last drive is about 2.5 miles. So you learn how to drive. They're different than any other car that's ever been made. They operate with foot pedals. It's a 2-speed transmission, planetary transmission. 4-cylinder engine, they're a whole 20 horsepower. The Model A is this one's 40 horsepower. High and low gear. Then the clutch actually has a lever on your left side. When it's all the way back, the parking brake is on and it's in neutral. Then you move it into the center. In that position, if you hold the gear pedal down, you're in low gear, and you have to hold it down like a hydrostatic lawnmower. You let go, it just goes back into neutral. While you're driving in low, you can push the clutch lever all the way forward. When you let go of the pedal, it goes into high. So if you leave the lever in that position, you can push the pedal halfway down, it goes back into neutral. You push it all the way down, it goes back into low. People get confused by it, especially if you know how to drive a stick. This was going to be rural buildings, relocated here or recreated here. So the pedal car barn was a cattle barn that was 2 stories, but the first floor was damaged badly by the cattle, so they just used the upper part. Then the Classic Car Club of America, the barn at the end here. These are 1915 to 1948 limited production cars. About 80% of the cars that are in there are 7-figure cars. It's a real high-end stuff.
So the muscle car group
Yep.
I saw most of the cars that beat me back in the 60s.
Exactly.
I had a 66 Fairlane 390 GT convertible.
That was a good engine.
But I made the mistake of racing a Z28. I just come back from overseas and I hadn't heard about the Z28, but I got a lesson real quick.
These little 302s were what, 15 horse or something?
I knew when he hit second gear rubber that I was done.
Oh yeah, they were quick.
I did beat my buddy's Cougar 390 fastback. He said he needed a tune-up, and I said, yeah, I got to quit running regular in this thing.
This is dealership road. These are all recreations of dealerships that existed back in the day.
Yeah, I've been through the Franklin and the Ford. I've got a ways to go yet.
Yeah. Lincoln is program. It's high school seniors. They come 2 nights a week and learn auto restoration and work ethics. There's no cost to the students whatsoever. It's all funded by donations we get from giving rides. Garage Works right now, they're restoring a 67 Ford Galaxy 500 XL. They got the engine, it's a fastback version. They got the engine and the chassis are all done. Their bodies are primer right now. The Franklin Museum, the fellow that donated the money for the Franklin Museum owned and operated Generac Generator. His name is Robert Kern. Apparently he did pretty well.
We all go individual ways. This doesn't mean that we're separate. It turns out to be just the opposite. One deeply interwoven path. Learn to follow what we love with caution as it leads home. Don't get too hurried. You lose your way. Though it's the only way. Confusion.
This is a 1931 Phaeton that I just took the ride in. We're going to head on over to the diner and have a bite to eat. There's a original restored diner. I think it came from New Jersey or Maryland, someplace back east. The snow version here in the Shell gas station. Get all the memorial bricks here. And our period correct gas pumps and oil pump. Oil bottles in your water container. And when you want to ring out, you get your phone and your cash register. It's your 1924 Model T snowmobile. Great for those cold Michigan winters. By the counter, and we got your oil products over there. We got your Coca-Cola machine and your horn display.
For these reasons, after many, many years of testing at company stations, a practical field laboratory, and securing dealer opinions and customer reactions, the basic 7-step pump lock procedure was developed. It has been proven, and it has stood up under all types of operation with all kinds of customers.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode, our first on the Gilmore Car Museum. We'll be bringing you more every Wednesday, and don't forget to watch our Sunday trailer videos and Teardrop Adventures. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and thank you for watching.